barbarian.
And I'm fairly certain. So does anyone else have healing? I have, being an Aasimar, I can do some healing, and that's literally it.
No.
So we're all fucked.
I don't have, I'm a wizard. I don't have any healing.
Give myself high as fuck AC, but that's about it.
I just get mad.
And I run everything.
Look,
Half of us are gonna die today. There's no healing.
I'm a little confused. If a melon stand blows up out of nowhere, why the fuck am I rolling initiative?
Because the melon stand didn't blow up out of nowhere, bud.
Wait, can't
Right.
touch on
But there probably wasn't anyone watching me.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, wait. If he was in the alley,
Right.
while he did it, no one saw him do it.
All
And
of the
if that-
guards had their backs turned to me. They just saw a melon stand blow up.
And
They wouldn't have trajectory on that shit.
that being said,
I would just like to remind everyone what happened at the end of last week's episode when you guys rolled initiative.
Listen, we may have rolled initiative, but like, do they really know it's us? Like,
I was trying to wipe Melon off the dude. I was being a nice person.
So what I was gonna do is if they checked him walking out of the alley, is I was gonna silent image somebody else running the opposite way. So I was gonna cover him either way, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I
whole
fucking
point
love
is
this
we're
group so
fucked.
much. Just real quick, for
Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah.
yes, I am repping Dunder Mifflin tonight. My beautiful wife got me this shirt, and
I'm repping Jew chains tonight.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I wore this today because I had a job interview for a different position within my company. Turns out I can't take it, but thank you. But
Why can you not?
because there is no work from home option,
Mm.
and she and I this weekend are going down to Kansas City to look at houses that we will be buying.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get
And,
it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
And we could be living in Kansas City as early as February,
why are you looking at houses in Kansas City?
because we're gonna move to Kansas City
But like, is there a reason?
We want to.
because we don't want to be
Fuck
here.
Omaha.
Fair.
I mean, I love Omaha. Omaha will always be my home. I'm never gonna like live elsewhere, but also fuck Omaha.
I'm gonna live elsewhere. What you
I'm
mean?
getting mixed signals from you. I don't know.
I'll stay here because it's my home.
God.
I don't know if I will ever find home in a similar way,
That's well.
but also there are many flaws to the city that could use improvement, and other people don't necessarily feel the way that I feel about the
You
city.
said crickets.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got shit leadership, and our police aren't fantastic. You know,
I told my
There's
dad because he's
flaws.
not super
The way
keen.
that we manage our financials is astounding, honestly.
What do you mean we're sitting on illegal fentanyl?
But it's also like cost of living versus like incomes, pretty good job opportunities. I fucking love the zoo, to be honest.
The cost of living is
I
not
like
good.
living downtown. Huh?
The cost of living is not good.
It's not
Cost of
fantastic,
living
but
could be way
if you
worse.
compare it to other like similar
Better than
cities,
most states.
we're doing great.
Kansas
it's
Better
City's
than
better
Ireland
for
and
cost
Cost of
Italy.
living nationwide
That
is
is true,
shit.
Noah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just saying, like worldwide wise, like we're doing pretty well.
Well, Kansas City,
We're doing
the
pretty good.
houses we were looking at, we were finding houses out there for 160,000 that we would find here for 200,000.
You want to
And-
move to Norway and buy an island with Tim and I?
Yes.
I was planning if I go anywhere, it's gonna be Ireland.
If y'all just buy an island, what's up? Hire a chef. I'm right here. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we want him.
I got
Honestly,
you.
but Noah, honestly, my friends and I have been joking about buying a castle in Ireland for several years, and I would definitely bring you as my
What's
person.
up?
There's like an old boarding school / Norway's prisons are incredible. It went from a boarding school to a prison.
Yep.
Low
What's
level.
up? I always knew I
On
was
this
going to end
island.
up in prison. I didn't think it'd be in Norway though. What's up?
No, dude, like Norway prisons are really like the only thing
They're
you don't
fucking gorgeous.
But anyways, like it's an island in the middle of a fjord that's
I don't
like
know why
set
y'all
up
are
with
selling
like
me on
a
prison.
giant
I wasn't
house
gonna
and
go
4
to
other
that
houses, some greenhouses, some animal shit. Like,
Are there blue houses too?
let's go.
Shut your mouth, Cal. There's no such thing.
Hey, real quick for reasons. Everybody just can you tell me your max HP real quick?
No.
No.
Cal, did you just realize there's no healers? Party?
Oh no,
I don't
no, all of you guys messaged me about your characters before the campaign even started. No, I've
And you
been
didn't-
very aware that there are no healers in this party for
I'm really surprised with all the messaging back. Like, you didn't say there's not a healer.
Yeah.
no,
Or
like-
like, you didn't say, I'm assuming Garrett talked to you first. Say,
How would
hey,
a
Garrett
random
chose
group
this.
of adventurers just cohesively plan out a healer?
He also did say get a second character because these ones are gonna die.
Well,
Listen.
yes.
I said there's
I
a
think
chance.
that at least one of us
It's a
would have
chance.
all had it. Like, there should have been at least.
Yeah, my
Like, I know my
second character-
secondary character did have healing abilities.
To be fair,
I made a
was gonna say-
cleric.
I was going to say,
Part
Cal knew my other one was a fucking had healing abilities, and he was like,
Is
"No,
our
son."
next round
Alright,
going to be
this
all
guy
health and
does it.
no damage?
No, I'm actually a damage dealer for my second character as well.
But no, for real. Hit me with those
Oh,
max
my
HPs
my
real
second
quick.
character can also do some badass damage.
I don't
but-
want to.
12.
12
14.
for Henry. You said 14, Trinity?
I didn't say anything yet.
Or Courtney, you
14.
said
That was
Right.
Courtney, yeah.
Courtney, you said 14.
14 for Phyllis.
You want our armor class?
No, max HP.
No, total HP.
Mine's 19.
HP. 16.
Noah.
Hi, my name's Noah Grossman, and my HP is 15.
Bad.
Hi, Noah.
It's
Oh,
actually
Cal.
not for a bad
Hi,
reason at all.
Noah.
Josh
Cal,
Scott said he wants to try something out with some graphics, and he wanted everyone's character names and max HP. So
Sure. Yeah, that's what it was.
I believe you.
But
What?
Cal, I made beer today.
I love it when
Oh,
people
the video
tell me
is
they make
still
beer.
called The Hunt Saves Christmas.
Oh,
That's because we did.
hang on.
I know, I watched. I watched while I was playing. I was planning out candle stuff for Christmas for my sisters.
There. That should be better. Did it change?
You're planning out candle stuff on Hanukkah for Christmas? That's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, it was on Hanukkah that I was planning Christmas stuff. I know, I'm a sinner. It's fine.
No, it was the candles that I was more worried about. That belongs to Hanukkah right now.
No, I'm making. Okay, they're pickle jar candles. I have like a whole bunch of old pickle jars because I eat a fuck ton of pickles.
Okay.
And I'm making candles to give to my sisters, and they're all personalized.
Well, you should try moonshine pickles. They're like pickles, but they get you fucked up.
Wow, Courtney, I
But
had
do
no
they taste like pickles?
Courtney, I had no idea that you were related to my wife. I had no idea that my wife was your sister so she can have a pickle jar candle. I had no idea about that. That's crazy.
I had no idea. That's crazy.
I got you, Boom. Wait, okay, the weird thing is I have like so many pickle jars, but I don't have pickle jar lids.
That's okay.
So the ones that I like, the ones I'm using for the ones for my sisters, are the only 4 pickle jar lids that I can find in my apartment right now. But definitely on the list.
But let me ask you this real quick.
No.
Oh,
How does a candle work if it has a lid on?
No,
Well, you
it's too
take the lid
extinguished.
off, but to
You could put it
close
out.
the candle again and put it out, you put the lid on it.
Or you could
Like-
blow on it.
Like a candle that has a lid.
So it puts it out without damaging the wick, because a lot of people don't know that you can damage the wick and like balloon it out and such. So like the putting it out suffocating is the most least way to like damage it.
Damn.
It's also better for the environment around it because then you're not letting all of the smoke that comes off of it is also releasing some of the fuel from the candle that you could have.
I don't know about everybody else around.
Fuel
it.
efficiency.
Gotta help the candle.
Yo, straight up, I'm learning so much about candle care right now.
Wait, should we be
The more you know.
doing something?
Apparently, we should just be putting the lid back on the candle to put it out instead of blowing on it. Because apparently.
Or if you
blowing
can
on
get
it
like a
fucks
candle
bunch of shit up.
snuffer, they have like little like bell-shaped things that you can put
Yeah.
on top of the candle to snuff it out. That
Dude,
works
my
too.
mom used to have one of those.
Yeah.
Also.
That's also something a lot of witches do because there's superstitions involved with blowing out candles as well.
I just know it's bad for the candle. That's all I know.
It's both.
All right, so who wants to play D&D?
I'm terrified.
I
I
would
was
like
about to
to.
say, we are a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to talk my way out of this.
There's
like,
candles in dungeons sometimes.
that'll be a fun first 10 minutes of the
My
YouTube
bad.
video that everybody will skip through.
Does that go in? Does
My
this
bad,
go in the
bro.
video?
Oh yeah, I don't edit anything.
I've been
All I
like
do-
sitting
all I
down,
do is
looking
take
through
the
all,
video
making
from-
sure all my spells are good.
Yeah, no, all I do is take the
Stream.
saved Twitch stream and just export it straight to YouTube.
Oh Lord.
Speaking
I
of
love
which,
it.
if you guys are
Okay.
watching and have not checked us out on YouTube, this entire campaign will be there because I got grumped at because I was bad about uploading things before. But
and
If
we
you're calling
lost
me
all
out,
of the
I
first
didn't
campaign.
grump.
yeah, the first campaign's gone, except the first 10 episodes.
Up until
Brandon took candle notes. I think the last published episode of the first
Up
campaign
until
of Fight for
Courtney's
Lyra
mom.
was let's kill
her
Let's
dad.
Naoma's dad.
And I was doing
This
it
was
through
an excellent episode.
True.
everything after that. I was like, man, I'm close to the end. And then I was
No.
like, where? That's it?
Joke's on
That's
you.
not it. I was like,
Joke's
how?
on
Where's the
you.
rest of
I'm
this? He
just
goes,
bad at doing
"Nope."
things.
Bonus honest
Not here.
again. Damn.
But
What?
what are you
So
hollering
D&D.
about, Tim?
telling me I should disconnect and reconnect because I'm hella delayed.
Not on my screen.
Yeah, not on mine either.
We good.
You can tell Tim that he can
Hey,
say nice
Yeah.
things about his wife.
fuck off!
What?
Fuck off!
What?
Fuck off!
What?
Oh, okay.
Hi, Tim.
Hey.
So we're gonna play some D&D now.
I'm so terrified, guys.
I don't remember what initiative we rolled. Did you?
It
write
will be
it down?
fine.
I don't remember.
Yes,
Of course
I did.
not. Should we re-roll initiative?
Absolutely not, Lily.
I legitimately don't remember.
I have
Cal
it right here.
wrote it down.
I'm sure.
I have the initiative order. So let's do some recap. So last week, we met all of you guys. You guys all ended up in the same area in the town or the city of Font. You saw the not really coronation, but the introduction of.
What font was it?
Shut up.
No.
Just for that, it was Wingding.
Ha
I'm
Just
funny.
for
You guys
that.
don't need to say it.
3
Uh,
points of damage.
That'd be the standard.
Nearish Goldjaw is the guy, is the high priest's name. He was inducted into the inner circle around the Cardinal Vicar. Yeah, you guys were just kind of hanging out. You noticed some weird stuff going on with some overly chalant gentlemen.
They were playing checkers.
Codename Chalant.
Yes, codename Chalant. And then we ended with our good friend Henry fucking launching a firebolt into a melon stand. And
Hey, I was just trying to cause a distraction.
We were the distraction. We were already distracted.
So, excuse me. Here's how this is gonna run. It's not gonna run like a normal combat. So what we're gonna do, this is gonna be a chase mechanic. You guys are all gonna get one round before everything else will happen. You guys are in kind of the city center in Font, right? So you've got, you know that you have an exit to the north. Phyllis, you would know that because that's where you came from. You know that there's an exit to the west, and you know that there is an exit to the south. You can't go east because east is water. But you can choose to run in any of the three directions. Excuse me, I would recommend running in the same direction. But you guys can kind of think about that. First in initiative order is Rend.
Me?
Yes.
Fabulous. So we are running away. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Because
Okay.
you can choose not to run away on your first round if you'd like to, but you will be chased.
I'm so glad I have the spells I do. Okay, I need a clarification. Are you allowing 2 spell casts around even if one's a bonus?
So
As a DM, is that how you play?
So multiple spells per turn. You can only cast one leveled spell per turn.
Okay.
So you would be able to cast
Even if one's a bonus?
You can do like
You
a
can-
bonus action that's leveled and a cantrip, or you can do like a leveled action and a
Okay.
cantrip.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking spell sniper. Ooh, I didn't even introduce anybody. Hey, we're all we're us.
We're us.
We're us.
I'm Cal.
Hey,
I've got Courtney and Garrett, and then on the bottom row we've got Noah, we've got Trinity, and we have Zach's closet doors.
Ooh,
Not Zach, just the closet doors.
They'll be
Ooh,
playing
of
for him
course.
this evening. So, introductions are out of the way. Trinity, go ahead.
By the way,
Okay.
can you review where we are in relation to each other? That's all I remember.
Everyone's kind of grouped up.
probably
except
by a
for-
cantaloupe cart.
Yeah, so you guys are all kind of grouped up from where you're standing. The stage where the thing happened is kind of off to your right, kind of like if where you're
Northeast,
looking,
south, or west of us.
the stage would be north of you guys.
Okay.
That is, the hotel that you guys stayed at would be directly east, or not east, west of you. And then there are some of the other party goers and some of the other like booths and shops and things to the south.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink this Kool-Aid Jammer.
How dare you?
I found it on the floor of my wife's car.
Okay, so the stage is ahead of us directly to the, so essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
And Henry,
And
you
we're
are
somewhere
still,
toward the center. And Henry was in a
so you guys are still,
in an
you guys are
alley.
kind of toward
Alley.
the east of the city center, like kind of on the
Can I see
eastern
that one more time?
portion.
Huh?
Henry, you are
Can I
still
see
in
that
an
one more time?
alley.
yeah.
Did we start running?
I added Henry's alley over here.
Did we
Excellent.
start running immediately, or are
And
we
we're
just
probably
gonna
about
start
here-ish.
running before we run?
So this is your round to decide if you would like to run. But you can tell as the cart blows up, everybody turns and looks, and you can see that the guards are kind of starting to take pursuant stances.
So can I make a perception check to realize like do they know is like it came from Henry or like us?
I tell you what, let me roll perception for them, and then you roll insight, and I will tell you what you
Insight?
can tell. Yes,
Okay.
insight.
Something tells me your perception is higher than your insight.
No. My insight's higher.
Hey, there you go. Mine's the same, so.
I'm just really, I don't know how they would associate me with you guys.
I mean, they saw us walk out of the
Oh,
alley.
trust me, that hasn't slipped Phyllis's mind at all.
The fact of association.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 21.
You can tell that the guards definitely know that Henry blew up the cart.
Okay. So, but they don't. But do they know us?
All they know is a cart blew up, and they
Okay,
can
and they
see
know
the
the
guy with
culprit.
the glowing, smoking finger who launched a bolt at it.
That's fair. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm gonna start by creating I'm gonna cast a spell, fog cloud, centered just in front of Henry, so it gets the edge of us. So it's a 20 feet radius sphere.
You guys are about 15 feet away from the mouth of the alley, and Henry is about 5 feet into the alley. So there's about 20 feet between you.
Okay. In that case, I want to do it just at the mouth, 5 feet out, so it gets the alley, and then it gets all of us too. I want to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
So for until I dispel it, it is there's fog around all of us, and then I'm going to.
And that does heavily obscure, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then just kind of, you said there was a crowd that like started to run, or like just be really confused.
So there's some. So I rolled a straight d20, kind of a luck check. If it was higher than 10, there was going to be more confusion than panic. If it was lower than 10, then it was going to be more
confusion.
Panic than confusion. I rolled a natural 2. There is a lot of panic.
So they're freaking out.
Yes, kind of like him.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna like back away along a wall, and just try to not be super
suspicious.
If everyone's near me, I'm just gonna say like, if someone was near me, I'm gonna like touch them and like kind of pull them in my direction, and indicate that it was me, like with my big cloak or something, and just kind of move along the wall of the building.
Okay. Are you staying in
the crowd?
You staying in the fog cloud?
I'll move. I haven't done anything, so I don't know my movement. I'll back up at least like 20 feet.
Okay. Cool.
For the hotel from the alley.
Yeah. So I'll probably indicate everyone to go. What's on the bottom?
The bottom is where the party stuff is.
There's probably
indicate at the bottom is the
everyone's kind of cleared out from the stage area, so I'll probably indicate towards the stage.
Okay.
Towards the north side.
Just because everybody's kind of cleared out from there and they're less focused on it, so I know that it'll be less crowded.
Okay.
Cool. Helping.
Squanchy, you
Yeah.
are next in initiative.
So I'm right next to him, right?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
you're
I'm
right
gonna-
now you're in a fog cloud.
Cool.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna talk to the guards.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm so sorry. This old man is under my protection. The fog cloud is his daughter. I was leading him around town. They're very religious, but he is losing his fucking mind. So I don't know if there's a fee, but I'm just their tour guide right now, and I'm trying to take care of them. I want to defuse this however I can do it. So let's just talk about it. Let's all calm down. I'm sorry about the panic, but let's figure this out, guys. You know, we just talked to you. We're cool. What's up?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let me check my stats.
You'll be pretty good. I promise.
Persuasion? Okay, that's all right. Okay, bitch, 22. Okay.
Okay. So the guards that you're like right up with, they're kind of they hear you out. You see that they had started to draw their swords and they put their swords back. And one of them leans in and just kind of goes, "Get him out."
Hey, I'll get him out of here, man. I'm so sorry about that. I take the 4 gold coins I stole from him before and I put them in his hand. And I say, hey, I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to get these people out of here. We're not going to bother you again. I'm going to get her to get rid of this fucking smoke. I don't know what that is. But we're going to get out of here. We might go to the bar, but we're going to leave your town. I'm so sorry about this, guys.
He takes the gold and he kind of shakes it and he sticks it back in his pocket. And he goes, "You're not so bad. Just get out. Get the fuck out of here."
Pretty good stuff. I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to get these people out of here and I'm going to calm that crazy man down. You know what I'm saying? And I pointed Henry and I say, Mayo! And I make him come near me.
Um,
And then
Henry,
I get out of
understanding
there.
exactly what is going on in this situation, does a backflip and starts talking in gibberish. He goes,
I mean,
And I start
if you'd like
yelling.
to see a hanky, I can pull one out of my back pocket.
I start yelling at Rand and I start saying, quit protecting your father. Get rid of this smoke. Get rid of it.
I'll dispel it.
Cool. And then I lead everybody away yelling at everybody.
okay. Boots, that's going to be your turn.
All right. Well, Boots is gonna finish what he started and kind of finish wiping off the melon off the soldier. Like, I'm so sorry, and just like finish it off and like slowly like sidestep and start to follow Squanchy, still trying to wipe the melon off.
Okay.
I yell, hurry up, dumbass.
I drop the napkin in surprise and pick it up and continue trying to wipe.
Okay. Phyllis.
Phyllis is in disbelief, completely flabbergasted. She's gonna just casually cast comprehend languages on herself in the hopes of being able to understand what the fuck Henry is saying. And kind of point Squanchy toward the hotel where they were, where they had stayed the night previously, and be like, can we start heading that way? Let's go that way because that's a place that we can be.
Yeah, if I can respond, I tell her, no, I told him we were going to grab a drink. You don't want to grab a drink?
We can grab a drink at the hotel.
Can we grab a drink at the hotel?
Yeah.
It's an
There's
inn.
a bar.
There's almost always a bar at the inn.
I'll just double check it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, there's not breakfast.
You're like, no, I definitely want a drink.
as long as I can drink, you know, I just saved these people's asses. They about to buy me some. You know what I'm saying?
So that's going to be over to Captain Gibberish.
Seeing that things have tensed down, he kind of follows with Squanchy after the stunning display of wordsmanship
Being a lag.
that he had.
No,
Henry
no,
didn't
laugh
really.
always trouble, you know?
Henry can understand what's happening, but he just can't really communicate. So he just walks over and he says, "Mountain Dew, baby."
Yeah.
Can Phyllis understand what you're saying now?
Yeah, can I, with my comprehend languages, can I get like some kind of meaning from it?
Not really.
He
No,
literally,
no
it just
impression at
means
all?
Mountain Dew.
It's all based off of body language and inflection. It's the words are just they have no correlation to what he's talking about.
So with your comprehend languages, I will say, for the sake of this, I will say that you can kind of get an idea from the body language. Kind of
Yeah,
start
I can't pick, I don't know like the wording of it, but I can like understand the impression of it of like, oh man, that was weird. Like,
Flabba doodah.
huh.
Hmm.
Okay. She literally takes a little book out from her bag and like, huh. And
You
so,
gotta get the potato chips in there.
This whole season's.
You gotta get the
figuring out
potato
Henry.
chips in there. You have to. You have to get the potato chips.
Yeah, this season's gonna be wild.
There's an entire bag that needs them. You gotta put them in there.
So all of that happens. And Rend,
Yes.
I need you,
Yes.
and actually Henry, I need you to do one as well. I need you
Do what?
guys to both do dex saves for me.
Am I being attacked?
Just a straight dex save.
Do a dex save and you'll find out.
Well, I have a reaction spell.
Oh no.
I'll react with shield, so I get +5 AC.
I'm gonna.
I got a.
that doesn't affect your dex.
I'm gonna go ahead and say don't do that because it's
Okay,
not an
cool.
attack.
So I got a 7.
Cool.
That's an 11.
Cool. You guys both feel, as you're walking towards the bar, you both feel a shackle on your arm. And you hear from over your shoulder, that was a pretty impressive display, but we can't have you doing that in town. And you look, and you guys see one of the 4 Chalant gentlemen. You can see this one is the one that didn't have the brown hair pulled back. He's got white hair. And you guys get the sense that he is fully aware of the magic that was used.
Can I roll at all? Do I see this?
So you guys,
keep-
the rest of you don't see anything until you hear the voice,
That's
and
cool.
then you turn and look at them, and you see that he's got a shackle on each of them.
So I've got a really big cloak on. If he would have been in the position to put that, like, I would have jumped really, really bad because I don't like being touched at all. And I'd immediately start like going, oh, I'm so sorry, and like just really, really fast.
So you do that, and he goes, we just want to talk.
Talk. What do you want to talk about?
You see he kind of
Henry
bristles
just
a little
puts
bit.
on a stone cold face.
He bristles a little bit, and he goes, I think you know Miss Cloud in the center of town.
Can I like?
When Boots sees these shackles on his friends, he gets a little irritated and like immediately goes over and is like, that's not nice.
Can
No.
Can I
No.
like say shit to him at this point?
Hmm?
Can I like say shit to him?
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Okay, cool. I immediately go back into the tour guide mode. I immediately look at him and I'm like, yeah, of course she's Cloud in the middle of the center. I just talked to your other men about this. These people have paid me good money. They're paying for me to sleep in the inn. And now you're saying we're going to talk about this later? I feel like we can talk about this now. We just talked to 3 of you guys, and now 1 more is coming up. That's just like y'all. That is just like the government. You trying to take advantage of us. And you know what? Wherever you take my clients, I will come with you because they're my responsibility and you're biting into my money.
He says,
Henry does his best to look intimidating and leans in.
roll a disadvantaged intimidation check.
While he's doing this, Boots is trying to get the cuff off him.
Do I need to roll anything or am I just like, he's just...
Can.
I mean, we'll get there.
That'd be an
Oh, wait.
18, my guy.
Wait.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
He's a sorcerer. It's a charisma-based class.
That's true. That's true. You can tell he is I don't want to say intimidated. He is definitely, he wasn't expecting to be.
He's uncomfortable.
He wasn't. Yeah, you're so old and frail and gaunt that he's just so uncomfortable with what's happening.
You know that frame in Hunter x Hunter where Netero is like his last moment?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I want to be giving.
That works.
I immediately
Why not?
use that to push it and just be like, he is losing his mind right now. These are his last moments, and you are putting them in cuffs.
So, Phyllis, what are you doing right now?
I am not doing anything right now.
You say, I don't know these people.
Phyllis, like her cat is gone. By the way, cat got blinked into her alternate dimension. She heard him mentioning like using spells and casting like fog and cloud in the middle of the city. Is getting the feeling that maybe magic isn't as big of a thing here the way that she knows how to practice it. So she's just kind of tucking her spell book back and looking very innocent.
Okay.
She's hoping to come off like an assistant.
So
We're
with,
doubling down on the grift, Cal.
So
Can I start like trying to so I'm gonna start trying to explain that like the fog cloud was only meant to cover the fire so people wouldn't freak out as much.
I strongly remind her that she was protecting her father. I'm like, and this girl was protecting her father, and now you put them both in cuffs. And,
so as
and-
you're saying that,
Oh, no.
all of you, Phyllis, you included, because he saw you with him, all of you just, and you are teleported,
We're all dead.
and you are now in a room. There's not much in this room. There are some desks. It looks like this was at one point a schoolhouse. You're not 100% sure where you are in relation to where you were, but you do know that that they have moved you to this place.
Is anyone hurt?
No, you guys are all fine.
Okay.
I just angrily stand in front of everybody with my arms crossed and start muttering about how life is hard as a tour guide and start yelling at them for exactly what I'm lying about.
So we're in Henry and I are in shackles. Like,
No. You
Okay.
guys, and you're in this room now. There are no shackles.
okay.
We're lifters.
And in the room with you, you see the white-haired gentleman And then you see the other 3 chalant guys.
Chalant. They're so chalant.
Yeah, you see Team Chalant. It's like Team Rocket, but there's 4 of them, and they try really hard not to care, but they super do. I
immediately start accusing one of them of taking a bribe, and like all this other shit. I'm like a Karen in this bitch.
So while you're Karening, the white-haired guy snaps his fingers.
There.
And casts silence.
There.
And
I keep talking, but obviously you don't hear.
Yeah,
obviously no sound
mouth
is coming out.
Mouth is a fucking V8 motor, but nothing's coming out. So he looks at all of you guys and he says, "Look, I am aware that Lyrra is a high magic place. We use lots of magic ourselves, but there's a good reason why you're here." And you guys see
Magic.
You guys see the Dragonborn comes in, Mr. Goldjaw, and he comes in and he's a lot taller in person when you're not 75, 80 feet away on a stage.
It's also a lot taller in person when you're 3 foot too.
Is there like a religious greeting thing that
we would know?
not
Boots immediately goes up and gives him a cookie.
Just has a cookie.
He
just takes another cookie out of his backpack.
He takes the cookie. Roll me a religion check. And actually, Phyllis, you and Ren can both do them. Go ahead and do them at advantage.
Can I minor?
Wait,
Do I get advantage because my ex was a cleric?
Yes.
Can I cast minor illusion?
You go to start casting minor illusion.
I was just trying to talk with it. That's all I was trying to do.
And the white-haired guy just goes, and
I
this
roll
little
my
gust of wind comes off of his hand, and he counterspells your minor illusion.
I roll
14.
my eye and start eating a beet. That's what I said.
18.
Yeah. So, Rend, you would know. Your mother taught you some things about the church, and you would have a pretty good idea of a proper religious greeting, and you can perform one and tell everybody else. We'll say that you guys all, except Henry, pretty
I'll
much
do
know.
that shit.
You don't do it, but
Yeah,
you know
I'll
what it
just
looks
whoever's next to me, I'll do said greeting and nudge them do this.
I'm eating the motherfucking.
Henry just kind of looks around and says, 100 or 1,000? He doesn't understand.
I offer Henry the beet I'm eating.
I copy the greeting.
Cool.
I munch on a raw beet.
Cool. So the Dragonborn returns the greeting, and he kind of lets you guys know that magic is allowed everywhere except for in the presence of the Cardinal Vicar. And since he was at the event, they just have to be very careful about what spells are being cast where and who they're being cast in the presence of. They don't want anything to happen to him.
But he wasn't there, right?
He was.
He'd left.
I mean, he had walked off stage, but he was still in.
He's still around
still
at
in
the
the
festival.
vicinity.
Oh, okay.
He's around kissing babies or shaking hands or whatever.
Gotcha.
I just point to
Taking
my
babies,
mouth.
kissing hands, whatever.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, the white-haired guy waves off the silence.
Okay, I immediately apologize and ask if there's a fee we have to pay. Or if there's, we can leave immediately. What do we have to do?
Are we being detained?
Yeah, are we being detained? Do we have to pay a fee? Just tell me what to do. I want to get these people going. I want to get them out of my hair, out of your hair. We can do this.
As he's talking about being like detained, I'm looking real uncomfortable.
Does your cloak have a hood?
It does. It's like I imagine like if you took a giant blanket and then just like sewed a like neck thing into it and used that, it'd be like that.
Like a snuggie
Giant
with a hood.
wedding dress cloak.
Light feet make vicious acid
I
pickle.
bought a new blanket, guys, and it's the softest thing I've ever had in my life. It's like this,
Okay.
So many sexual jokes.
but with a thing around your neck. So it's like real big.
As I notice Ren getting more and more freaked out, I'm just kind of like mumbling to her, like reach up to her hand because she's so much taller than me. I like reach up to her hand under her cloak and I try to like
I'm gonna jump at that too. If you like
I go,
I'm gonna jump.
I am the like, oh,
You're
imagine
gonna feel something really cold.
she's
like, and
Phyllis used to be a teacher.
Because I'm freaking out.
Yeah, Phyllis used to be a teacher, so she knows like the jumpy kid, and so she's like moving like very slowly, very purposefully, like purposely trying to make eye contact with you before making physical contact with you, like being very, very careful.
I will reluctantly take your hand.
And I'm just gonna, it's okay.
And if you continue to hold it and are not freaked out by being very cold, then I will continue
just
holding
very cold hand, and I'm like, and then I just keep going.
I gave her a stuffed animal.
Me?
Yes.
You'll see it disappear inside the cloak.
And have no idea where it went.
That's okay. Boots still smiles and thinks he did a good job.
Everybody roll perception checks for me real quick.
5.
This one's going to be pretty high.
20.
Is 17.
5. I don't notice shit. I'm just
So we
lying
got-
up my asshole, not noticing nothing.
Henry with
Dirty
a
20.
Henry with a 5 or with a 14, 5, dirty 20 for Phyllis. Boots
17.
17 and Rend
15.
15. Okay. So Phyllis, you are the only one who notices. But you see that as the Dragonborn is talking to you guys, you see his eyes just for a split second catch on Rend. And you notice that there's kind of a, not necessarily disgust, but there's definitely a flash of prejudice in his eyes as he scans you guys and clicks on, like, makes the association with Rend, and then he keeps going and keeps talking.
Phyllis makes a definite mental note, and she is like, she's got like her brain looks like a series of file cabinets with sticky notes everywhere, and she's got a mental note to like, she starts like taking stock of like all of the things that she notices about Rend and the things that he could be upset about
Probably a lot.
tries to like compare, tries to like make the connection, has like a list of like, okay, so it's probably either that this, or this is what's upsetting him. And then she's going to talk to Rend about it later.
Okay. So he finishes talking and everything, and he says, you guys are free to return to the city. The door is right behind you, and you guys look around and you see that at the back of the room there's a door, a big kind of arched doorway. And he says to you guys, you know, you're free to go.
I wanna look at the guard that I gave the coins to and demand them back.
He's not here.
Oh, then I leave.
Did they open the door?
The door has not been opened for you, but if you
So
tried
they've
to
gestured toward it?
yeah, the
Okay.
Goldjaw has gestured towards it, and said that you guys are free to go.
I'm gonna
yeah.
give that whatever religious gesture again, and then like I tend to like I'll stay around. If they're in the middle, I'll just kind of skirt around the outside. Not like I'm hugging the walls, but just kind of like avoid
Not turning your back to
contact,
them.
and then like not rapidly, but I'm definitely
Not leaving slowly.
out of there.
In
Yeah.
Boot sleeves.
Phyllis moves towards the door and makes sure that everybody else gets out.
Oh, if you still got my hand, I'm dragging your ass out.
In Draconic, I ask if it's okay that we're staying in town.
He's kind of taken aback. He's not used to a Tabaxi speaking Draconic. And Phyllis, I believe, comprehend languages lasts for an hour, does it not?
Yeah.
So you understand the
So
exchange
I understand
too.
it, yeah. I also speak Draconic.
Okay.
So either way.
I
So-
only speak Common and Draconic.
So he responds in Draconic. He says, "It's not an issue that you're staying. Just no magic."
In Draconic, I say thank you, brother, and leave.
Okay.
Upon hearing a different language than Common, Henry freaks out a little bit and starts speaking Infernal. And you just hear
Making sense?
hard screech it. No, not making any sense. Still babbling, but now in Infernal.
I was like, I can understand Infernal, so
I start giggling, even though I don't know what he's saying, and I keep speaking Draconic to Henry as we both leave.
Phyllis.
He's basically like, oh shit, other people are speaking languages.
So I just keep roaring at you to get you out of the door.
as Phyllis hears him like saying in Infernal,
Let's legalize ranch.
Boots, what languages do you speak? Common and Halfling?
Believe so.
just barely those two, yeah.
I forget what else I actually speak. I don't know where to see that.
It would be on your page on D&D Beyond. It's never been easier.
Yeah, Squanchy would also know
languages, common halfling.
speaks
Yeah.
Draconic.
You said what?
Squanchy would know that Phyllis speaks Draconic because when they were traveling together, she would have brought it up because she's very proud of all the languages.
If you brought it up, I would just randomly stop speaking Common to you and start speaking
Yeah,
Draconic.
no, we would just be speaking in Draconic half the time that we were traveling.
It's
so,
like-
I already knew that.
It's like Spanglish, but with Draconic.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. That's exactly what we're doing all the time. Like, we're just switching back and forth between Common and Draconic every time we're
Okay,
talking.
then I like Phyllis like way more than I acted like before. If I realized she couldn't speak Draconic, like I don't just hang around her for her cat no more. Like I'm like, okay, my bitch has got a girl. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it started as cat love because you were a cat and I love cats and you like my cat. And then it ended up being like, oh no, I genuinely enjoy you as a person. Fascinating, and I like you.
Phyllis, real quick, roll me a perception check.
Oh, so good at these.
And actually, Henry, you can roll one too.
Oh, can
17.
I roll one as well then too? Because I'm with them.
Henry can
no.
perceive.
Just Henry and Phyllis are going to roll for this one.
17.
Road low.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Okay. Henry, you do not notice, but Phyllis, you do. Once again, you notice something about Mr. Goldjaw. You see, as Henry is babbling in Infernal, you see a spark of recognition in his eyes. And that's it.
He just kind of like does a double take. He's like, "Oh shit, what are you saying?"
He's like, why do these people know these languages?
It would be like the equivalent of like you hearing someone like reference a television show and like you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but
right,
but
it's the language that only
extremely-
fucking demons.
Right, but it's like it's a demonic language that he's recognizing, so it's like you made a reference to like some deep dark web shit. Some like underground code shit. That's the feeling that you're getting from Phyllis is like
After a couple seconds of doing the infernal babbling, he switches back to common.
Cool.
I'm out the door now.
Yeah, Boots isn't even here
Yeah, he's just
anymore.
fucking gone.
Boots and Rend are just both gone.
I dropped Ren's hand as we got.
Oh yeah, if you would have like let go, I would have. I was just getting out of the room.
Yeah, no, I would have walked you to the door because I could tell you needed it to then. But as soon as we got outside the door, I would have dropped your hand to make sure that Squanchy and Henry made it out okay.
I immediately start telling them all that they owe me drink.
Oh Lord. So where are we?
Like as soon as we're out the building.
You'll find out in just a second. Rend, real quick, I'm gonna take a note out of Brennan Lee Mulligan's book. I want you to roll a d20 and I want you to roll for a panic attack.
Oh Lord.
Roll for panic attack.
Just like a straight up roll, or like
Yeah,
can I add
just
anything
flat.
to that?
You said disadvantage?
You said disadvantage?
What?
No. What'd you get?
No, being shit. Don't listen.
I don't need to roll at disadvantage because I got a 6.
Oh no, you were breathing pretty hard.
You need a paper bag.
Okay.
Phyllis has one.
Where are we upon exiting then?
So, after all the stuff goes down with the dude and the languages and everything,
Farmer, can I?
you guys step outside, and you look around and you see that there are some. I just bumped my mic. You see that there are some. You're in kind of like farmland almost. Fields as far as you can see. You can see that there's a ditch off to one side, and you can see 300 feet or so away from where you are. You can see the entrance to Font, which you guys would know is the west entrance.
How far are we from like a field? Like close or like I'm looking. So here's what Rend is doing. She's either going toward like a really dark corner, or she's gonna go like 10 feet into the field and then just sit among whatever it is and have her panic attack.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are on this path. It's about 15 feet wide, and just straight off the sides, you're looking at soybeans.
Soybeans, okay.
It's a field of them. You can go sit and have your panic attack in.
Corn and beans and beans and corn.
As Rend goes off to go sit in the soybeans, I like recognize what's going on, and I'm like, okay, I can handle this. I take out my bag of all my spell components, and I'm like, okay, herb mix. And as she's sitting there and like, you see Phyllis.
I'm like in my hood is up. My head, you can't tell my head's between my legs, but my head's between my legs, and my cloak is wrapped around me. So all you see is this like
mound, just
like it's not dingy, but like my cloak's kind of like just gray and very. Well,
you just see it like moving
you see
as
a
you
mound
breathe.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Phyllis like she follows her over there, and she like gets down onto her knees, and she starts mixing a couple of herbs together, and then she looks up for a second, she snaps her fingers, and the cat comes back and starts to kind of burrow underneath the
that cat will disappear, and you'll just hear it start like if it loves
purring.
cuddles, you'll just hear it start purring.
Yeah, so as it'll like paw at the cloak a little bit and like poke its head under to like, hey, can I come in? And then as soon as the cat disappears, he immediately goes into cuddle mode of just purring and trying to heal.
And you'll hear like little comprehend languages would still be on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear like mumbling in Celestial of just like going through like everything's fine, it's all fine. You're not doing anything, like just reassuring.
I know Phyllis
things.
Also speaks Celestial.
Oh, okay. Well,
but she's very proud of this. She has mentioned it. Not to you, to Squanchy. Squanchy knows.
Well, now you know.
Squanchy knows everything.
So as she finishes mixing up this little herb thing, and like it's just like lavender and chamomile, like very like soothing herbs. And then as she like finishes mixing it up, puts it together in this little smell pouch, and just kind of lightly lifts up the bottom of the cloak and puts the pouch there just to let the aromatherapy assist in the breathing process. And then she just kind of sits guard right outside and just like looks around to make sure that nothing like comes to approach or get too close. Just like, okay, Panic. Okay, here's a cat. Here's some herbs. I hope you calm down. We're just gonna wait through this. Let me know if you need anything, sweetie.
I'll very quickly calm down if like because of all the I've already left the room, and so like I'm gonna very quickly calm down. Mainly because I'm holding a lovely animal. And, like, have that next to me.
But if I see them leave, I'm gonna silent image an exact image of myself walking on the other side of Henry. So when they come back, there's two of me.
So
Okay.
I need Phyllis and Rend. I need both of you guys, and we're just gonna have fun with it. And Boots is gonna do one too. I need all of you guys to roll. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh,
Aw.
I rolled a 19, so
I rolled a natural 2. So 7.
And what did you get, Boots?
7.
All right. Well,
I'm so mad.
Phyllis and Boots are now convinced that there are, in fact, 2 Squanchies.
Can I have advantage because I was traveling with Squanchy before?
which is hilarious because
Tricks?
my intelligence is real low.
You know what? Yeah, do it with advantage. Boots, you don't get to. You think there are 2 Squanchies.
Oh, I'm dumb as hell.
Rolled
I
a
have
4
negative
the second time,
intelligence.
so I'm just off my fucking game, man. That's a 9.
Cool.
I'm just talking.
Uh,
I'm talking to myself and Henry completely normal.
Henry, roll an intelligence check also.
Boots is trying to talk to the mirror image right now.
The mirror image is laughing, is like kind of like smiling and nodding at him.
I see
Boots is
3 of
nodding back.
deception.
What did you get?
A 19.
Okay, yeah, you know that only the Squanchy on your right side is the real one.
Yeah.
But you guys
Phyllis
are
is just going, what?
Well, no,
It's like the
as I do
Spider-Man
it,
meme.
I was already with Henry, so as I do it, I wink at that motherfucker. Anyway, I don't give a fuck.
So he knew. He already knew.
He's
So-
a crazy old man. He ain't going out.
So the 6 of you walk back to town, presumably go to your hotel, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Give me a second.
Can I say when we're coming back in town, we're not taking the, if there's a main road that all the people are on, we're gonna can we skirt?
Wrote it.
So
Skirt.
you see that there's not a whole lot of or there aren't a whole lot of people on the outsides of town. Everybody's still kind of hanging out in the center because the melon
Celebration.
cart,
Soybeans.
the melon cart blew up, but everybody's like,
My cabbages!
yeah.
5 cabbages.
After everybody calmed down, they all just went back to partying. So pretty
Hell
much
yeah.
everybody is in the center of town.
Oh, okay. Well then, not really any issue.
They went from celebrating to mass panic to celebrating.
Yeah.
They were like, woo,
That's
what?
every situation.
Hey!
Yeah. So they're all
More
hanging out.
resilient.
Everybody give me a quick perception check.
Roland's so bad at perception.
Great. I'm missing Naoma's stats right now.
18. I'm rolling really well.
Hot
Got a
dice.
15.
12.
That's
I got a
16.
17.
And Henry, you said a what now?
16.
Cool. So Phyllis, you said 12? And Boots?
15.
Okay. Everyone but Phyllis notices. It's probably because she's 3.5 feet tall and can't see over much.
I mean, I'm 3.5 feet.
Everyone's short except for
But
me.
you're a cat. You see things better than a gnome would.
No, I am also
The
tall.
back to you, racist.
Oh, you're right. You're a human. You and I are the
You're
only
a house cat. We
normal
both know you're a house cat. I helped you build him.
I'm a farmer, you son of a bitch.
So Yeah, everyone but Phyllis notices. You guys see.
Phyllis she took a book out without thinking about it and started reading.
Henry and I are standing in front of her. It's fine.
Yeah, so you guys see the guy who was manning the melon cart, and he notices you guys come into town. You guys see him notice you, and then you watch as he reaches up and taps the breastplate of the guard next to him and starts muttering something and pointing at you guys.
I immediately walk forward. As this is happening, I immediately walk forward.
As he walks forward, I'm gonna try to pickpocket some gold from him to give to the guard.
From me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Boots, roll sleight of hand. Squanchy,
no,
roll perception.
No, which one? He already thinks the silent image is me.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
even better.
So he didn't know the silent.
Roll an roll an intelligence save
Because
to
both
see if
of
you
me
can tell
walks forward.
which one is the real one.
Perfect. This is gonna be great.
As they're noticing this and they're going on,
That's-
Phyllis took out this book that she has about font, and she's trying to see if there's a map in there to see if they can find another way back to the hotel. So she's got like in the back while everybody else is engaging in things. Just
I mean, I could like the people who are not immediately trying to walk forward. I'm just gonna kind of like try to direct them towards a alleyway to kind of get us out of line of sight
Okay.
and make it to the hotel.
Boots, what was your thing?
It was 6.
Okay, yeah, you try and pickpocket the minor image. Henry, did you have something to say?
I just ready another firebolt.
Okay, perfect.
Can I roll perception to see if I saw he tried to steal from the silent image?
You don't need to roll perception. You saw him try and steal from the silent image.
Okay. Cool. Can he see me? See him?
No.
I just like
no way.
I-
way.
I just whisper, "I'll remember that, Boots," and then keep walking forward.
So here's
I'll remember that, Boots.
Boots is just gonna be like, I was just trying to be nice.
so you guys are walking. Rend, you were trying to like skirt people off to the side. Squanchy, you're just going straight at him. Henry, I'm assuming you're following with a glowing finger, getting ready to throw
No,
a fucking bolt.
I'm just walking my normal walk. I just ready
With
my
a glowing
firebolt.
finger.
That's like not. That's gonna.
Can I cast message to Squanchy and just be like, can we just not deal with this? Can we just like go this way, please?
That's to you, Squanchy.
And you can
So
reply
So
to the message.
you hear I think message is in your mind.
It is.
But you hear in your mind like me just go like, can we just like there's no let's just go.
How
Go this way.
close? How close am I when I get the message?
I mean, you're only like
I mean I'd catch it immediately.
Yeah,
like
you're only, like,
immediately
10 or
upon
15
seeing you
feet.
start walking.
I mean, then if I'm only 10 feet away anyway, I just look at them and I say, "Hey, we talked to the Cardinal. I'm so sorry."
no,
I flip
not
them
from
a-
not from the guards.
Oh,
The guards and the guy are still
No,
like
I
120
was talking
feet out.
about the guards and the guy. It's like 20 feet out.
120.
120.
So you still got space.
Okay. So I turn around to go with them. Can I cast Minor Illusion?
Yeah. What do you want? What are you doing?
I want to send a message directly between the guy and the cantaloupe guy that simply says, "We talked to the Cardinal. Speak to them if you have an issue with us."
Okay. So
And then I keep walking away. Like, they don't know really if it was me or not, but that's what they got next to them.
so you guys, as you turn and kind of duck into
Actually,
and
wait. Can I take it back or is it too late?
that depends. What's the thing you want to do instead?
Nothing.
I'll let you take that back to do nothing.
Because we can't do magic here. And by me doing that, that's doing magic.
Where is
So-
your clone going?
That's fair. My clone just like looks to them. Me and my clone look to them, bow, and walk away. That's it. We just bow, looks like we're apologizing as much as possible, and walk away.
Okay. Henry, what are you standing still with your
Henry,
glowing
step up.
finger? Are you...
I follow whatever the majority of the group is doing at this point.
Okay. So you guys go to
The,
try
the
and...
majority of the crew is like walking away from the cart.
I
I'm
feel like I should
walking away from the
walk
cart.
away.
So you guys kind of turn and walk away, and you sort of duck into this alley, and you hear the sound of people. You hear the sound of some shuffling, some voices.
Are the hills alive with it?
Can we start running? Because I'm gonna start running then.
Which way are you running?
Where are we facing? We're in an alley.
So you guys are.
Why are we running? There's no reason to run.
You guys are kind of going
they start
into an alley. Yeah, you're
We're
going
just
into
hearing
an alley
people.
and around
People
the corner.
exist. It's fine.
The voices are coming from further in the alley.
Yep, further down the alley, there's
then I don't-
there's one
Yeah,
shot like, so it's like alley,
Then
and
I
then
start
there's
going
a
to the
shoot this
back.
way, and then further down there's a shoot in the opposite direction,
Okay.
and there you can hear the voices coming from the second one that's
Can we
pointed
pick up?
more towards the center of town.
Can we pick up anything that's being said?
Roll perception.
17.
30-20.
19.
18.
Damn.
So you guys hear some mutters, some murmurs. A lot of it's kind of indistinguishable, but you do hear one voice say, "Are you sure we can take them?" And the response comes, "We got this." And then you hear
No.
the sound of what can only be described as a 2x4 hitting a hand.
I assume I would be relatively up front of this group as I had been like trying to lead everyone away.
Mhm.
Hands are gonna go out immediately and just like back up and like just shake my head, like kind of go like this, like forward, like no go, don't back up, reverse, back, go.
Everybody roll me a stealth check. And I'm going to do it versus perception.
Oh, fuck yeah. 17. Dirty as fuck.
11.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
23.
Fuck me. Okay.
So
Boots just fucking disappeared.
Get your thugs out of
We
here.
don't know where the fuck Boots went.
Boots went home. Like,
Boots is
They-
fucking gone.
They don't see me,
God.
but I am still following
Boots
Squanchy's
is
clone.
just behind them eating.
man, my clone and me are liking you right now. Don't try to touch us.
So
You guys shouldn't be that rude.
all of you successfully hide except for Henry. You all see a group of townsfolk come out from around the corner into the alley. They're hitting like sticks with nails in the ends of them, like classic angry mob kind of shit, like pitchfork and everything. You see them come around the corner and you hear, "Get 'em!" And we're gonna roll initiative again.
Can they see my?
In response to his fight or flight instincts kicking in, Harry unlocks
Harry?
a bit of his past, which allows him to form one complete sentence. Henry says, "A flash of red. Truex is dead." And then he starts fucking just firing off some spells. Let's go.
Oh,
I got a 15.
I got.
Oh, are we-
I also got 15.
Okay. What's your dex modifier?
Got no pen.
1.
3.
Okay, so.
I'm
Boots
just
will
going to
go
point it
before
out.
Henry.
Courtney and Phyllis both have a mission to understand Henry. Like,
Did it.
since she met him and realized he makes no sense, she has had no other thought than to try to solve this fucking puzzle. This is very exciting.
Okay.
So,
So Henry,
you just see him cornered and like freak out. A flash of dead tricks.
um.
I wrote it down.
Oh,
Flash of
nice.
Dead tricks. Hell yeah. So
I
Henry,
also
you said
have, you've got to
14?
put the potato chips in there. There's a whole bag for him. Got to put them in there. And 1,000 or 100. He doesn't understand.
So what were initiatives?
5.
19.
I'm not quick
15
thinking. I'm
for
not
both
quick acting.
Boots and myself.
Really doesn't make
I
sense.
got 17.
Cool. And I actually rolled a natural 1, so that's fun. Since y'all took my chase scene from me at the beginning, I'm throwing in at the end. Because I really wanted to do a chase scene today.
I was trying not to.
So y'all got an angry mob after you. We're going to go through one full round of initiative, skipping my turn. And then I'll add myself in here. So these people have come around the corner screaming, "Get 'em!" They can only see Henry.
How many of them are there?
There are 9 of them.
Oh, Jesus.
And Rend, you're first to act.
Okay, so they were coming from further in the alley?
Yes, they've essentially cut off your exit going this way in the alley.
Great. And how far into this alley are we?
You guys made it about 20 feet down the alley before you were discovered.
Okay. Can I just back, like, I'm gonna go all the way out of the alley. But can I like ready myself to run when like Phyllis runs?
Yeah.
I want to make sure she comes with me.
Yeah, you can do, yeah, that's fine.
I know you can ready an action, but like I want to ready my movement just in case.
So you can actually, if you'd like to, you can just hold your turn until directly after Phyllis.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll do that.
So up next is...
I want to go first.
Squanchy.
So they already see us. Or
They see
already
me.
but they don't see anyone else, right?
They have not noticed the rest of you yet. That's correct.
Okay. I can't do minor illusion and silent image at the same time, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I I guess so where we're at there's only one exit, right?
Technically there are 2. So they're
No,
at the end of the alley coming from what would have been the center of town. There is another exit that leads in the opposite direction, kind of back towards the entrance.
Cool.
That you'd be able to go down, or you can go back out into the street.
So the opposite way of backing out down the street, I am going to have a silent image of an identical Henry run the opposite way. Just start running.
Okay.
And that's and I will scream, "We tried to control him!" And then as he runs away.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I forget that you can cast silent image at will.
Mr.
I figured I'd try to see if I can buy us some time or something.
I love that for you as a thing that you are able to do. I love this for you.
Mr. Boots, that is your turn.
This is a beautiful thing for Noah
Okay.
to be able to do.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check real quick.
Gotta make it work. Please don't go after Henry, motherfucker. Please don't.
Please don't go after fake Henry.
Please don't go after fake Henry.
What was your roll?
An 8. So I definitely think that's the real Squanchy.
You guys definitely see.
No, it's Henry.
It's the real
It
Henry.
now looks like Henry.
You
Oh,
guys
it looks like
definitely
Henry.
see
Okay. Well, I
Boots
think that's
take
the
off
real
after
Henry.
him.
And yeah, I'm still stealth, but I'm gonna like edge along the alley, kind of in the same direction as fake Henry.
Oh, buddy.
I just want to protect my friends.
I
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. This just got so much more interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
so funny, dude.
And after Boots is the actual Henry. What you play, playa?
So there's 9 of them.
9 of them.
Does he see the fake Henry?
I don't know. Do you want to see the fake Henry? What's your?
If I can, I'll have him like run in front of the real Henry and run away. Like make it obvious he's there, but not make it look fake. You know what I'm saying?
So these are just like average citizens, or like beefy.
They're pretty average. They're probably commoners.
We don't need to kill, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna get the fuck out here if you kill like
I'm just gonna real quick. The spell that I am preparing to cast. It's called Expeditious Retreat.
So does the real Henry see fake Henry go by him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As he sees that, he hears like Boots whisper off to the side. He probably can't see him, but he's like, "I'll protect you."
So what's the play, Henry? You're asking a lot of question about how many of these guys there are and what they look like.
He's just like, he's really triggered right now. And I'm trying to like
Do
process
what Henry would do. Do what Henry would do and just do it.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
He's gonna die. Henry's gonna die today. We're gonna try
Probably
really
not.
hard.
Probably
But
God damn it. How far away are they from me?
They've got there's about 25 feet between you.
Okay, I will use.
Tell me.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time deciding what I'm gonna do here.
do it.
Do it.
I gave you a way out, but you live your dream, killer. Because if not, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you looking at your AoE spells or something?
Yeah,
Rough.
I have one thing to check here real quick.
Cool. Cool. Hell yeah.
Is it cool?
Okay. I'm gonna hurl a bubble.
Whatever
of
he
acid.
does is not gonna affect what
I'm
bonus
gonna
is
hurl
doing.
a bubble of acid at the 2 that are closest to me, assuming that there's probably 2 that are fairly close, within 5 feet of each other.
That's a safe assumption.
Okay,
They still don't
The-
see me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
so this is gonna be my action. As my action, I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm hurling that bubble of acid. They have to make a dex save.
All right. Hang on just a second. Just got to pull something up here. We'll do this one.
So they see, so they see him do that. So they already know.
100%.
All right. Yeah, so my clone ain't shit.
Still something to me.
My clone is nothing. Yeah, you're still chasing the nobody, but the crowd's like, what is this? There's 2 of them and this one's trying to kill us? Like,
So what's the save?
13.
They both fail.
Okay, so they'll both take a d6 of acid damage. It's going to be 5 acid damage.
You toss a bubble of acid and just straight up dissolve half of these, like half of each of them. They're both totally dead.
I turn around and I start booking it. I use my full movement to just fucking sprint as fast as I can the other way.
Okay.
Back
How
the way
far can
out
you
the way
go?
we came in.
Out towards the street, not through the
Or the
house.
way we came in.
towards the
Not
guard and
the way that
cantaloupe
fake
stand?
Henry went. The
Right.
other way.
Right. So yeah.
Okay, so
towards
that would
the-
be back out the way we came in.
Towards the guard and the cantaloupe stand.
Yep.
They're 120 feet away. Like we can go out the alley and like
Move elsewhere.
They're
They're
Elsewhere.
outside of the city.
I if they don't see me and he's running out, at this point I'm not gonna run right with him. I'm just saying, like I don't necessarily want them to know I'm with him right now.
So the way this is gonna work, you guys can still take actions, and you can also dash. However, you can only dash a number of times that is 1 plus your, or 3 plus your con modifier. You guys are wanting to get out of town. That's essentially what's happening, is you're being chased out of town. Henry, once you get out into the street, you see that Cantaloupe Guy and like 4 or 5 guards are also starting to run this way.
so it's everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have talked to the cantaloupe guy. I could have done it. I could have.
Once we're out on the street, which direction is out?
So you guys are in an area right now. You were fairly close to the hotel when you ducked into the alley. And you came out and you can see that to your
When the fuck
left,
did we get back in the city? I thought we were like out in some place with the field.
We
You
just
were, and
entered
then
We
the
walked
city.
back
We
into
just
the
came
city
back
after
into the
that.
city.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a dumb idea.
well, your hotel's in the city.
We can make camp.
But
Bless you.
you see that to your right is Cantaloupe Guy, and to your left there is street, and then the exit of town.
Which I imagine isn't far. Because we just entered the city.
Yeah.
Time wise, you just entered. You guys, for the sake of this, I'm saying that you guys are about 200 feet from the exit of the city.
So for
That's
All
not
right.
that
Well, I am booking.
for Boot's sake, the fake Henry hits the end of the block, rounds a corner, and disappears.
So
If that matters. I don't know if he's following him. So.
Whose-
Boots
whose
is
turn it?
100% still following the clone.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
it is now yours.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. So Phyllis looks at Ren, sees the panic in Ren's face of like, we're getting the fuck out of here, right?
I'm not panicking. I'm actually quite like,
Like
Right. But the look in your
Eerily
eyes says
calm.
we're
I'm
getting
like,
the fuck out of here.
gotta go.
Yep. So
It's like, oh shit!
Phyllis
he just
knows
melted some motherfuckers.
Phyllis knows that she has whittle legs and she's gonna slow us down. So she's gonna cast expeditious retreat on herself as a bonus action.
okay.
Grab Rend and take my 25 movement, and I can take now a bonus action dash. So that I can keep up with Rend and at least go the extra 5 movement speed that she has.
Cool.
And we're gonna go straight
Can't
back.
you? So if you're moving and you're foregoing your action, you're already able to dash.
Well, I could, but I have my bonus act. I did bonus action dash with expeditious retreat, so I could technically use 3 dashes if I wanted to in one round. However, with my action, right as we pop out from our hiding spot, I am going to cast a cantrip as soon as I can get to my spells. I'm going to cast the cantrip Frostbite at whoever is now in the lead after the first 2 were acidized.
The third one.
So the third one in the row. It's range of 60 feet. They are to make a con save, but you don't need to bother because they rolled a natural 1 on it.
You know what's hilarious?
Did they actually?
Yeah, I'll let you save that portent because they actually rolled a nat 1.
That's so kind. Because my portent rolls today were a 1 and a 2. So I'm like, all right. Everybody else is failing today.
Yep, fails the con save.
3 points of cold damage, and they have disadvantage on their next weapon attack.
All right.
And I'm going with Rend, and I yell, Squatchy, let's go! And I'm running.
Okay. So, Rend, you held your turn. It is now your turn.
Yeah. So seeing that she's booking it, I am also gonna move and dash, so that'll get me 60 feet. And then, before I do, I'm gonna does someone look bigger than like anyone else, or do they all look about the same?
I don't know. There's a guy that looks like he could probably lay off the mutton for a couple of days.
You said Ted's kind of overweight.
I mean, Ted's like a beefy dude.
If he sat on you, it'd probably hurt.
I mean, I guess Ted's fat, but he's kind of self-conscious.
He's like thick.
Yeah, he's like buff
thick.
fat.
Okay, so I'm
like he looks big, but he could probably bench.
Dad bod.
He's got a dump truck. Anyway.
Dump truck.
I'm gonna. Is he within 60 feet of me?
That depends. Are you doing this before?
I move.
Okay, then yes.
Before I move.
I was like, what? And I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, he's within 60 feet of you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
I was like, what?
And so a blue-white light is just gonna streak towards him, and he's gonna take 6 cold damage. But more importantly, his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
His speed is reduced by a lot more than that because you fucking kill Ted.
What the
He's
fuck?
dead as shit.
With 6?
These are commoners,
These are
guys.
commoners. They've got an AC of 10 and 4 hit points.
People like...
I'm gonna book it.
There was just 9 of them. I was scared, so I decided to melt them.
And now there are 5 of them. No, 6
I'm
of them.
gonna so seeing that I killed
One of them whom has 1 hit point
I'm
left.
also gonna cast the expeditious retreat as a bonus action, and
But you can only go 50 feet because I can only go 50 feet.
well then I'm not, because I'm already moving 60. So
It's fine. I'll be 10 feet behind you and okay with it.
oh no, I'm gonna keep you with me, but like
Okay. So we've got Rend.
You just grab my hand and yank me along.
So we've got Rend at 60 feet.
yeah, 60.
We've got Phyllis at 50.
I'll keep that on the back burner though.
And then Squanchy, Boots, and Henry. You guys have not. Oh no, Henry, you did run.
Yeah, I
What's
was
your-
25 feet away, and then I had used my full 30 feet of movement, so I should be 55 feet away.
From the
From the
people.
crowd.
from where I was when I splashed them with acid.
Yeah, so you are 5 of the 300 feet.
So they're
Squanchy, you didn't move, did you?
I just wanna. I was dumb. I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat because I said 60, and that was assuming I dashed. I couldn't dash because I cast something, so I will be using that spell. Just
Cool.
fix it. Keep going.
Retcon. So what were you saying, Noah?
Sorry.
so like they're like incredibly far away from me at this point, right?
So the commoners.
This would be happening about simultaneously.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you went into the alley, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I'm with them.
Yeah.
But
So
but the commoners don't see me, and then like they're just all running right now, right?
that's essentially how it's going.
And
right
you
now.
heard Phyllis yell, Squanchy, let's go.
Yeah, but like if nobody sees me, and Boots is already.
Squanchy, let's go.
I mean, if you
There's
outlive
skeletons
Look,
and
I'm just
frozen
saying,
chunks
as
of people
Phyllis-
on the ground.
that
That is what
doesn't-
Phyllis-
I'm not worried about
That is what Phyllis said to Squanchy. How Squanchy reacts is up to him. That's what Phyllis said.
All right. So I'm gonna
wait.
try to sneak after them, but I want to go after them.
It's not even
I
your
want-
turn right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm a piece of garbage.
No,
Go
like
ahead.
I said it like that because I just realized it's not your turn, it's mine.
You go. You do your shit. Do your
Um,
shit.
the commoners are going to
Retreat because they're smart.
I mean,
no,
three
they
of them
rolled a
did just die.
disadvantage intelligence save to see if they knew that what they were
That they
doing
were
was
probably
dumb.
going to die if they keep coming at us.
They rolled a 7.
So they're
charging.
gonna die.
They're going to die.
They're charging, and you hear one of them go, "Get the guards!" And they are going to run up. Squanchy, roll another stealth for me real quick.
Damn it. All right.
Should I as well?
Oh my god, I'm a fucking god, dude.
Yeah.
Let me look at my bonuses. 25. 25. They don't see shit. They don't smell me. They don't hear me. Ugh. God damn.
They're pretty sure you're an actual house cat, and that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if that's the case, I'll take advantage of that. What's up? Like,
So what was your stealth, Boots?
24.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys are both
oh, we're
fucking
gods.
gone.
We're gods.
So these guys just shoot straight past you, and they're going to use dash actions. What is a commoner's movement speed?
I am not
30
going
feet.
through them to follow you. That's dumb as shit. I'm sorry. Don't say Squanchy no more. They don't need to hear my name.
So they
I'm just
use their
following
full
Henry.
dash action, and they catch up with Rend and Phyllis. They do not. They
Have any
can't
more
do
actions
anything
to
because they use their
They can't do anything else.
exactly because they used a dash. Rend, it's over to you.
Oh wait,
How
do I
heavy
do I
is
get-
Phyllis?
get a turn?
You already-
I was first, but I held
Wait.
my action.
Yeah, so you're next.
Okay. Oh, my confusion.
Yeah. I caused lots of it. Sorry. How heavy is Phyllis?
That's not a question you ask a lady.
Can I pick her up?
Hold on, let me double check.
She's a little slow, and she's
But it
not
is a
going fast
question you
enough
can
for my
ask him
liking.
no.
I would be about 40 pounds.
About 40 pounds. So roll me a strength check. Actually, roll me athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
To pick her up like
I
a
argue
football.
it's acrobatics.
No, unfortunately.
Well, I rolled a 10, so it's a 7.
You can't do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna move 60 feet.
Just run, sweetie. I got this.
All right, so you're
Just
60
gonna
feet
move
out,
to 60 feet.
which puts you
So
at...
you're gonna see me like go to like scooper and like I'm weak as shit. So
you
I don't get any far and I don't get under you at all. I'm
yeah,
just like
you try and scoop her, and you
Don't go.
accidentally like bounce your fingers off the back of her shoe, and you're just like, think, nope.
Just fucking.
60
So
feet.
you could, with expeditious retreat, you could move 60 feet and still take an action.
If you wanted to.
Thank you for the reminder.
Or you could also take, or you could move 90 feet. I'm only a few feet behind you if you run it. If you
Right.
take the 90, I'm following.
I'm gonna move the
'Cause
90
they won't catch
feet.
up to us. We're magically fast.
Yeah.
You're magically
I'm
fast
gonna
as
move
fuck,
the 90
boy.
feet and then like just like be watching behind me because I know I'm probably the fastest. Be watching for behind me for specifically where Phyllis is, but where everyone else is.
Cool.
Just in case.
Cool. All right, Squanchola.
I mean, everybody ran past me and shit. None of them know I'm there, right?
Correct.
Okay, I just kind of make a mental note of where everyone's going, I guess. Like, cause like I'm not running through all that bullshit. Like, but if I like realize everybody's away from me, I'm right next to the corner because that's where Boots is chasing Henry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Boots is close enough, I make the silent image head fall off to distract Boots and then try to pickpocket him.
Okay. You know what? Just for flavor's sake, I'm gonna let this happen. So roll sleight of hand, and Boots roll a perception at disadvantage.
Okay.
Hi, Lily.
If everybody's doing that shit and I'm just gonna try to meet up with them later, I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm just saying.
Everyone say hello to the dog.
Hello, dog.
18.
so
He cares
cute.
not for any of you.
Wait,
Hello,
what'd you get?
He got an 18.
I got an 18
I got an 18.
at disadvantage.
Yeah,
You dumb as hell. You must be rolling hot.
I rolled hot, but I also have a +3 on perception.
Okay, so that's a roll off.
Oh, so we roll again?
Yeah, just flat number.
I got +3 on sleight of hand, so that's fucking wild. Oh, 22.
How'd you get a
Or
22?
no, what's the number on the dice?
Because I got a 19.
So this is just a straight
It's
D20.
just a flat roll, yeah.
So you got a
then-
19.
Oh, a
then just
19.
19. I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was flat. Then just 19. My
What'd you
fault.
get, Boots?
Guess what, buddy?
No, are you dead ass?
I got a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so you super successfully.
Oh my god. Oh,
pickpocketed
never
him.
mind.
Cool. After I steal from him, I put it in my pocket and I say, "Hey, Boots, they're getting away. He's not real. I made him. Don't worry." And then I just start ushering him down the other way.
Cool. Neat. Love that. Boots, that's to you.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check real quick. I saw the fake Henry's head flop off. I want to see if I can tell if this Squanchy is real or not, because I'm very confused at the moment.
I said,
Oh my god.
How dumb are you?
I have a -1
Pretty
to
dumb.
intelligence.
No, I mean, what'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a
Bad.
7, so I got a 6.
Yeah, this.
"Do you ask me? Do you
so-
say anything?"
So this is a minor. This is one of his illusions. But I want you to roll a wisdom save to see if you're wise enough to know that you should probably go with him.
Okay, that's a little better. Oh my god. I rolled a 7 again, so that's an 8.
You know, I can only set save DCs so low.
Can I lie to him?
Will
Can
you
I
just
see he
flip a
doesn't
coin?
believe me?
Did you like try to persuade me?
Yeah, that's what I want.
On his next turn he can.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm still like
But-
inching down this alleyway in stealth, but I'm like, I know he's by me, but I'm a little leery. I'm not quite trusting yet.
Yeah, you don't believe that this is the real one, and you probably shouldn't follow it, right?
I probably shouldn't, because I saw the other one's head just flop off.
Yeah, you don't know.
you
You don't
just-
even. Okay.
Then you just hear me mutter, "This dumb motherfucker." My God.
I'm gonna take another page out of Brennan Lee Mulligan's book, and I want you to roll one more wisdom save.
Okay.
Damn.
What'd you get?
Boots is very confused. He's like, I was just trying to protect web of lies. And he's like starting to break down in tears because he just cares about his friends, but they're playing tricks on him.
What did you get?
I rolled a 2, so I got a 3.
So you
I'm
saw...
still stealth. I'm completely hidden. You just hear like the wall sobbing.
You see fake Henry's head fall off. You see Squanchy, who to you is also fake. You look at your own hands, and in this moment, you're pretty sure that you're fake.
Let me cast minor illusion on him, please. Please. Please, I'll do it.
Gorgug, you could be your own dad.
Yeah.
I'll start,
This
if
is
I
gonna
can,
be-
I'll make his fingers see through, dude.
No,
Like-
this is gonna be the Gorgug thing.
Are you my dad? Are you real?
So
Is this
Boots,
real?
That's fantastic.
Switching dice.
Henry,
You're done.
Henrito.
How much? How does the dash mechanic work?
You can dash. You can use your action to dash, which doubles your movement speed. And you can do that 3 plus your con modifier amount of times for this encounter.
How much gold did I get? Did I get anything from it? Sorry, it doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
What it does.
Roll me
E4. There's no way Boots has more than 4 gold.
roll me a d6 real quick.
D6. I got you. If I can find my dice, I got you. All right, I got it.
Good to see we're playing with Zach's closet doors again. Always a welcome sight.
Lovely. I missed them.
5?
Yeah,
Okay, you snagged 5 silver from his pocket.
that's not bad. I'll take that shit.
And yeah, so Henry, what's your play?
My play is I'm going to use my action to dash and use 60 movement
Okay.
to get the fuck out of that bitch. And then I think as a bonus action, double check. No bonus action. I'm good. Just
Cool.
use full movement.
Cool. That's back.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yep, that is Phyllis.
I started reading a thing. Yeah, Phyllis, all dashing. All 75 potential movement that she has is going towards getting the fuck out of there.
Cool.
Yeah. Fast.
You said 125? Or no,
I
75.
can do 75 feet total. I have a 25 movement speed. So my regular, my dash action, my dash bonus action.
All right. So Rend, you as you're running, you see this little fucking gnome rocket ship just.
Which makes
like-
me feel a lot better.
Yeah, she's flying.
I said nope the whole time. Although the nope is in gnomish, so it sounds a little bit even weirder.
Nop, 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 nop.
It almost sounds like a Swedish person screaming nope as she nope, 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 nope.
Cool. This game is fun.
Get the fuck out of
Henry,
What?
roll me a dex save real quick. It's the commoners' turns, and one of them is going to try and trip you.
How the fuck did they catch up to me?
They used a dash, so they're at 60 feet. You're only at
I
65
should still be
feet.
25 feet ahead of them.
Nah. Because you guys were 25 feet inside, like 25 feet into the alley.
We were 25 feet apart when I used my acid splash. And then I started using my movement before they could.
Right.
Right, but you
And
only
your
used
movement is
30 feet of movement at that point. So they
you
caught
were-
up to you, they're right on you, but you could use double your movement to get 60 feet away from them, too.
Okay, whatever.
Just roll me a dex save. real quick.
They're on you. It makes sense, I promise.
That's a 15.
Okay, yeah. One of them tries to trip you, and it hella doesn't work. And he's just gonna kind
As a
of.
reaction, can I kick him in the face?
No.
No.
But
Like- Pull my leg up and kick him?
but as a reaction, you can kick one of the other ones because the other, let's see, 5 of them are gonna run past you, so they are technically leaving your threat range. So you can take a melee attack against one of them.
Oh. Oh.
Bro, y'all dealing with a lot. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
getting.
pull out my dagger. I've got a dagger just tucked into my loincloth somewhere. And I pull it out and just like take a quick slice at one of them as they're running past me.
Cool. Roll to hit.
It's like one of the Glock holsters, but it's in the loincloth. It's part of the merch we're rolling out, I swear.
Oh, that's a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
It's a D4 plus 4.
Wait, a D4 plus 4?
Or, sorry, D4 plus 1.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So a D4 plus dex.
It's gonna be 5, my guy.
Yeah, you just straight up drop this dude.
Just
Like he's running past you,
They're running
slash with his
past, and I
dagger,
just
and
go-
his head just goes like. It's one of those things where you like, and the head stays in one place as the body keeps running, and then it falls over like a cartoon, and then the head drops, and he's dead.
fuck.
Beautiful.
Nope. Nope,
Yeah,
nope,
and the
nope,
rest
nope.
of
I
them are
just say
just
a
gonna.
flash of red.
Yep, the rest of them are just gonna run after you guys. They are. They were at 30. They were at, so now they're at 90 feet. So they have caught up to no one except Henry. But that's the end of their turn. Rend.
I'm gonna book it. Just gonna keep on booking it.
Cool.
Be 90 feet, right?
I'm a racket.
Yep. Sure am.
All
At
90?
this point, I should be out of town, right?
Getting close.
You said town was 200 feet out, and I've moved.
You've moved 150, so yes, you are out of town.
Now with
Yep.
this last 90.
Okay.
And as you go, break the plane of the entrance to town, you look to your right and you see this little house that looks like it could potentially be a very good place to hide. You see there are curtains drawn in the front. The door is a door. And
The door's a door.
well, I didn't want to say it was open. I thought about saying that, but that just sounds
It's
bad.
a jar.
But
No,
it's
it's not a
just
jar,
a
it's a
standard
door.
house.
Yeah, it's just a house.
That looks welcoming
I don't
for
know
me
if
to hide it.
I don't know if it looks
It looks
welcoming,
easily
but it looks
breaking
like
into.
it
a
looks
bowl.
like you could definitely hide there.
Or at
Like a
least
gingerbread
behind
house.
to the side of the house, like
A
peel off to the
B&E would
side.
be easy with this house.
D
What
and
else
D.
is around?
See,
They've
You know-
probably got
reminds me of
a nice TV.
the halfling Ray.
How's
This
there?
house is outside the city limits.
Roll for a
Yes.
flat screen.
Is the city like? Is there a wall around it, or is
Yes.
it just like there is? Okay. Um. Is there anything behind the house? Like, is there like a foresty area or something?
It's more of the fields. This is out toward kind of the
Soybeans.
farmland. So this would be
Tall fields, like corn.
roll me a luck check.
18.
There's corn.
Great. I will book it
Corn and beans.
towards the house. I don't want to go in that house, but I'll book it like past the house. Like fuck civilization. I'm going towards the corn.
Cool. Squanchy.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Squinchy, it's your turn.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
exciting.
hey, didn't notice you there. Just
Oh,
saying.
Hey,
Getting done doing some math.
I'm just gonna assume they're on their way out. So I'm just gonna start going a direction out that's not where I came from, and I'm gonna look at Boots and say, "Look, I can prove it later. We can go see our friends, or you can mourn the fake one. I don't really care, motherfucker." And then I walk away.
He starts just walking off towards the outside.
Boots, roll me a wisdom save.
I also silent image another version of me next to me as I walk away.
Roll the wisdom save with disadvantage.
Not as bad. I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you can. You feel like you can follow these two.
Yeah, it was a wisdom,
These
not
two,
intelligence.
both of
That's
them.
okay.
You can
Just
follow
both.
both of these things that are definitely still
You
real.
don't- You don't. It's 5 for each. You don't trust either one like singularly, but with both of me there, you're like, you know what? Maybe I can trust these little cats.
Yeah, with both of them, I kind of I assume one of them is real, but if they split off, I'm gonna be at a dilemma.
Okay, cool. Anything else, Squanchy?
No, I just start sneaking forward and shit. I mean,
Cool.
I want to stay stealth and try to get him to stay stealth, but I mean, there's still another motherfucker walking next to me. That's not me.
Cool. Boots, that's you.
I'll still be stealth, yeah. I'll go ahead and follow him. Can I do like a perception to see if there's another way out that's kind of clear?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a. What's my perception on this dude?
I think you said it's
Plus
plus
3. Yeah, so 16.
Cool. Yeah, so you go into the alley and you are still stealth. There's nobody around anymore. Looks like they were all hanging out waiting to like attack you guys basically. And you see that you can get to back toward the front of the city where you guys came in. You can get there. There's another kind of offshoot of the alley that you can assume leads you back that way.
Okay. Boots will kind of reach up and like tap both of the squanchies and like point towards the alley and be like, "We should
Your
go
hand,
there."
just so you know, I know it's gonna fuck with you, but your hand goes through one of them.
I immediately don't trust that one.
Okay, that's cool.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice,
That's a
buddy.
good fucking choice. I look at him and grunt, check my pockets, and follow him.
Okay,
Make
cool.
sure I got everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got his silvers on me.
Phone,
Yeah.
wallet, keys, all of it.
Phone,
Hey.
wallet, keys, his
Yeah.
money, my money.
His money that I took from him.
I'm kind of used to halflings and tieflings or whatever the fuck he is, because I grew up in a city of them.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, there you
He's a
go.
house cat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a house cat tabaxi.
Yeah.
Which I just think is so much fun.
I'm cute.
He's so
So
cute.
I'm used to like having to kind of steal my way and everything.
Okay.
Trying to steal it back. What's up? All right.
All right. So
You see Boots' eye kind of glint as you say that, like the game's on.
No, I don't say that. I don't say that 'cause you don't know I have it. If you knew I had it, I would say it, but you don't know I have it, so I'm not going to do it.
Cool.
Oh, you didn't say that. I thought you said that out loud. Okay, never mind.
I just know you started the game because you tried to pickpocket me, so I'm winning right now.
Oh no.
Henry.
How many are right up on me?
Just one.
Just one?
Yep.
Make a how close is he?
He's right on you.
5 feet, 10 feet,
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay.
Yep, it looks like he unsuccessfully tried to trip you with a 2x4.
Well, I'm going to successfully stab him in the face.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's a 14.
That hits.
Okay. That's 4 damage.
He's also really dead.
Okay, I stab him in the eyeball with my trusty dagger.
Cool.
And then I use a dash and then all 60 feet of my movement to keep heading out this bitch.
Cool. So that puts you there. Cool. So you have caught up to Phyllis.
Cool.
And Phyllis, it's now your turn.
Phyllis was out of there. I'm fucking doing that shit. Phyllis
I'm
is
just
Phyllis.
on a fucking serial killer story.
Phyllis saw 9 people who are
acid.
twice her size with weapons that are the size of her body on her first adventure out of town in her entire fucking life. She's getting the fuck out of there.
You faster than 2 6 foot.
Right. But
27
every time you turn around, Henry is just babbling, a flash of red, a flash of red.
Every time you turn
Stabbing
around,
and
Henry is just
murdering
like
another person.
flying at you, and there's one less person
Just
every
like,
time you look
So,
back.
Get
so
out
expeditious
running
retreat,
right at you.
75 feet of movement. I'm going after Rend. Wherever Rend went, I'm following.
Cool. So you make it out
I
of
thought you were
town.
ahead of Red.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
also
following
see
her
the
toward the
house.
cornfield. Yeah, I see her go off toward the cornfield by the house. I'm going off to the cornfield by the house.
Cool.
God, my last 3 turns have just been actually murder.
Just murder and
Split.
running.
Welcome to playing a murder hobo.
Well,
You made him.
he's not literally a murder hobo.
Right,
but
he has a place to live somewhere.
Sorry.
Right
Sorry,
now,
murdered
He's
corpse.
There has been
definitely
too
a
much
hobo,
attention
and he's
drawn.
definitely done a lot of murder. That's all.
there has been too much attention drawn to avoid this fight.
I
Sure.
would have handled it.
Would you?
I would have protected you.
There was 9 people right in front of me saying, "Let's get him." And Henry just, he blacked out and had a repressed memory surface and started slinging some spells.
that sounds like a murder hobo.
Nobody's fucking blaming you, but it is a murder
No
hobo.
one's blaming you on your murder hobo. You
Okay,
creep.
well,
I'm
my
not
murder
mad about
hobo
the
at
murder
least has a
hobo,
good
but it is a
reason
murder
for
hobo.
being a murder hobo.
I'm not mad about it, but it is a thing.
Cool.
Cool.
Friends was an accident. She didn't know they were that weak. She hasn't dealt with many people before.
Yeah.
So Rend, I
Yes.
believe that makes it your turn.
Yes, it does.
You can definitely tell Henry's done this before.
So I'm heading towards the corn.
Yeah, you're headed towards the corn, and you see your little friend firing along behind you.
Okay, so I know that, and then Henry's pretty far behind her.
He's like
probably
75 feet behind her because she just
Okay,
used her
so
full
I'm
movement.
gonna. Ooh, how far away is this spell? 100. He's 120 feet from me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna point at Henry, or I'm gonna message Henry and say, the corn and stuff is to the left, right? Upon exit.
Right.
It's to the right.
I'm just gonna tell him, Phyllis and I are gonna be hiding in the corn. That way he knows where we go, because by the time he gets to us, we're gonna be gone, hopefully. And then I'm just gonna keep on going.
Cool. You are successfully in the corn. I'm gonna
I
have
have to
Use
exit,
words in his
so
head.
like once Phyllis like exits, I'm gonna like duck in.
cool. Squanchy.
Yeah, and then like just hide.
Are
Squancharella.
we out of the city?
Squanch and Ball Z. Not yet.
So we're still in the city.
Yeah, you did find another way out that doesn't involve, running behind the commoners.
Can I roll perception if I see them like running by where we're exiting or anything like that?
Yeah, roll me. Well, you're still pretty far away, but you're able to see without even a perception check. You can see straight ahead of you down this alley. It looks like you can see part of the curved wall. That's the outside of the city, which you would recognize. So you know that way is out.
Is there only one exit to the city?
There are 3, but there's only one exit on this side.
Okay. And so are we going through an exit? Are we going through a hole?
Well, you and Boots are still in the alley.
Okay. All right. So
So you're
I
ducking
thought we
between
were-
buildings.
okay. So how close are we to exit? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You've got about 150 feet between you and the wall.
Cool. Is
But
there
it's a
people in
straight shot
front?
and there's nobody in the alley.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, then I keep going. But as we get closer, I want to stay stealthy. But as we get closer, I turn my silent image into Ren.
Okay.
Into what?
You.
Into
Okay.
I see him do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
you. Well, you don't see me really do anything. You just see him change into Ren. You see, so the one that you didn't trust turned into Ren.
Okay.
The one that you touched and your hand went through, like you already didn't trust that motherfucker,
Yeah.
and you saw it turn into Ren. So you're just like, yeah, I shouldn't have trusted. Like,
Yeah, you've got an undeserved sense of self-confidence right now because you knew not to trust that one.
but like, I
knew that guy was shifty.
I want me and the image to both stay stealthy, but like, I just want it to look like them.
Cool. Boots, that's you.
All right. Yeah, I'll basically do the same thing. So I'll take the full action and dash to remain stealth, but keep going. And Boots is highly debating stabbing the clone,
Okay.
just to be sure.
Okie dokie.
That's cool. It ain't me. It ain't me. I don't care. Like,
But you're just going.
Yeah, as long as there's no one in the way and I'm remaining stealth, yeah.
yeah, same.
That's fine.
Same.
Yeah,
We're together.
that is totally
and-
fine.
Me and Dummy McGee.
So old
You
balls.
went from traveling with the most intelligent member of the party to the dumbest member of the party.
I mean,
Probably accurate.
does it seem from any of the conversations?
Are
Swan-
there any more commoners chasing that are
like out there?
clones, or is it clear up ahead?
Which I love.
There are still 3 of them ahead of you. Following after Ren and Phyllis. They're not
You
messing
can't see
with
me
you.
anymore.
You
I'm
can't
gone.
see Ren and Phyllis anymore. But you know which direction they went.
How far away are these gangsters?
Oh no.
I
How
forgot to
far
write
away
it
are
down,
these
so like 80
alligators?
feet.
You said what?
They're like 80 feet. So
Okay.
they would be 25-ish feet from you.
I'm gonna wait. What? I thought you said 80.
I meant 80 total.
The alley
80 from
Yeah.
the alley. So you're... Oh, no, they'd
within
be...
25 feet.
Yeah, you're within some feet from them.
God
A number
damn
of
it!
feet.
And there's 3 of
The
them?
thing I got distracted
Yes.
reading, by the way. I put the thing I got distracted reading in the group chat for you. It made me happy.
I'm going to use my acid bubble.
You gotta sound so sad, Grandpa.
Two of them have to make a deck save.
That's
Oh,
a nat
no.
1 and a nat 4.
All right, they both melt.
What's the damage on?
It's a
5.
Never
6.
gonna be welcome back ever.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know why I'm just auto calculating damage. It's 1d6. Okay, so let me roll that. That's 4 damage.
Den. They're toast.
You said that too.
Yeah, so 2 of them melt.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for that guy.
And see if he wants to fuck with the crazy old wizard.
Yeah, he rolled an 18, so you see him kind of slow down and look. And then he looks back at you. And he looks
Henry,
down.
out from under his cloak as a free action, will just pull out a crossbow.
He's like, and he just walks away.
And just drops his 2x4 and walks off.
Yeah, this ain't worth it. He's got work in the morning, you know.
Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to sprint or dash 60 feet.
Yeah, so at this point we can go ahead and say that you guys are out of combat.
Hell yes.
Out of
I'm going
chase.
to book it for the corn.
Yeah, so you guys are hauling towards the corn. And you all meet up there.
Mm-hmm.
Can Phyllis
Boots.
roll a history check to see if she recognizes the house?
Yes, in just a second. Boots,
Okay.
I need you to roll a wisdom save.
What's up, Bubba? Come here. You can come up and get some cuddles?
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
8.
Cat. Cat.
Damn.
At least one of these people is probably real.
Oh no.
Oh, we meet up as well.
Yeah, you guys all
Okay.
end up meeting up in the corn.
Cool. Then my silent clone stays Ren, and as soon as we see her, it just walks really close to her.
Cool.
I look real uncomfortable. Like, who? What the?
Boots
Really?
is with him, but a little ways away, and he definitely has his dagger in his
It
hand.
takes me a second.
You're just so you
I
know.
recognize that it's an illusion, and I just kind of look at you and like,
We both smile at you.
Phyllis,
We both just turn
Or-
at this like in unison. We both like cock our heads and smile at you.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Story-wise, I don't remember. Did Phyllis have a connection to Ray?
Ray would have been her mom's best friend.
Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember if that was her or Adra. Yes, roll a history check and do so with advantage.
Oh, ouch. Even with my +7, that's a 10. Oh, sorry, an 11.
Well, good thing the DC was 10.
Oh, good. Woo.
This is Ray's house.
My dice are not my friends today.
That's okay. We're almost done.
Same.
Anyway. This is what used to be Ray's house.
Does it seem occupied?
No.
Does it seem like it's been abandoned?
It seems like someone came out here every once in a while to take care of it. But it does not look lived in. Ray, the halfling that you guys met, or that
Infant.
that LP, Stumpy, Naoma, and Czar met with the 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
That
the house
gave
that they were.
the staff of flowers to.
Yep.
I gave that to the little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Phyllis's mom was best friends with Ray when she lived in Font. So Phyllis, after everything kind of settles down, everybody's met up, everyone's collected. She's got her like mom vibes of like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's alive. Anybody damaged?
There's an
Okay.
extra one that you can tell is an illusion, but you can also tell that Boots doesn't think it's an illusion.
That looks like me.
That later. And then as she looks over at the house and the recognition clicks on, she doesn't say a word to anybody. She just starts walking toward the house.
If I see her counting us as she gets to the clone, I turn it into me again.
This energy is so chaotic, and I'm so for it.
Boots stabs the clone.
This is the exact face that Phyllis makes.
Once Booth stabs the clone, we both look at him and smile.
I immediately turn to Squanchy and head towards him with the dagger.
I cast sleep on Boots.
How much HP do you have, Boots?
19.
How many is it to the roll for sleep at the first level? I forget.
3d8?
It's 5d8.
5d8. Cool. Ow.
So that's 10, 16, 19.
Cool. You're asleep, Boots. You just
Oh,
Am I down?
you're just
No,
asleep.
you're just asleep. You're just
fell
taking
Oh,
a
okay.
nap.
so once he goes to sleep, I turn the image into Boots and make it sit next to him and stare at him.
God.
I just saw him go off towards Squanchy with the knife. Went no.
I walk away
and
after
I keep walking toward the house to
I
just
keep-
like examine, check it out.
I follow her, but like keep the Boots next to the real Boots, and I'm giggling as I follow her.
If there are any pieces of like anything related to the war for Font or the battle for Font in the house, Henry would kind of gravitate towards that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
Otherwise, he's gonna
Yeah.
be in
Phyllis will snap
the darkest place
onto the
in
front
house,
porch
basically.
and start examining and investigating.
I'm shooing whatever this illusion is. Like, I'm just like, leave him alone. I'm
It
not
doesn't
gonna
move.
try to move him. Like, I might try and realize I can't do this and like just give up
It
and just kind of shoo the illusion away.
It just like as you try to shoo it, your hands kind of go through it, but it stays staring at him.
Yeah, I know, but
After
like
a
I'm in
minute-
between it.
After a minute,
It'll-
Boots wakes
it'll-
up. It's just enough for Squanchy to be far enough away that Boots isn't immediately trying to stab him and to give him a second to wake up and be like, what just happened?
You see Ren
and-
kind of like standing over you, like just kind of like flapping her cloak at this like illusion.
That looks like you, Boots.
Yeah.
So you definitely know that the other you isn't the real you.
I know it's not the real me, but since I got put to sleep, I'm even more confused now.
I yell back, there's two Boots, and I don't know who to trust as I walk away.
Boots
Okay.
goes into rage.
Damn it.
But- so what are you doing after you enter your rage?
I am immediately trying to find Squanchy.
None of like me?
You see him going towards the house.
I charge and take out my Ikawa.
Listen,
Do I
calm
have
down.
advantage?
Everything's fine. Just calm down.
Do I see him running
Persuade him
towards
in
me?
any way?
Yes.
Yeah, roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep, because he's raging and
I'm in rage.
Because he's raging
Oh
and
Lord. 8.
I don't think that's gonna be enough to do it.
Do I get to go? What's up? What's going on?
I see
Because Squanchy was walking
angrily
away
running
from
at
me, right?
Squanchy. And I'm just
Well,
like,
but
look, I'm out of spells, and I go
I-
into the house.
I turn back to yell at you, so I assume I watch you rage out as soon as I say it.
Yeah.
So I see it coming.
So Phyllis, you and Henry go into the house. We're gonna knock.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm out of spells. You guys work it out.
We're gonna do this part first. Henry, you guys walk in, and you see a banner, like a pennant hanging on the wall for Font University. You see it, and just for a split second, you are no longer in this house. For a split second, you are at the university. The sky's black. Fire, explosions. You turn, you've got your back to a pillar around the main square. And you turn your head and look around the pillar. And you see a bear. You see giant suit of armor, gleaming red sword, and you see four people descending from above, and then you're back to reality.
Flash of red. Trix is dead.
Phyllis, you, as you are, as you're exploring the house again, you've been here before. You know this place, and you know that Ray was very good about keeping her books. She's very, very good about keeping books, and you know where to find them. So you go up to her office, and you see mostly pristine, except the opposite of that. Mostly untouched is what I meant to say. Dust covers pretty much everything. There are several shelves of books. You hear Henry screaming a flash of red. Pretty much tune
He
that
starts
part.
mumbling, yeah, okay,
Yep.
flash of red, Truix is dead. I get it.
You go into the office, and you see, like I said, everything's coated in dust. Looks like it hasn't been moved in a long time. Roll me a perception check.
Dude, 5.
Okay.
You don't see.
Yeah. The
I'm very emotional.
you're very overcome by emotion. You haven't been here in a long time, and you see that it looks like everything has been untouched. So you're not super worried about what might be in here. That's gonna be it for you guys. We'll jump back outside with Ren, Squanchy, and Boots. So Squanchy, you see Boots charging at you in a rage.
Once
Can
I
I-
see him rage out,
Can I
would
cast a
have-
spell?
Why, yes. What
Okay.
is your
Can I
spell?
just? Can I just?
just so you know, once I see him rage out, I would have 2 of me in silent image, so he'd be chasing at 2 of me.
Fine. I would like to just cast fog cloud in the middle of them, and then just like go inside. I'm just like, listen, I tried, it didn't work.
Yeah, you definitely do that.
Squanchy, work it out. I'm gonna tell him that, and then cast that, and then go inside.
Cool. So
When you open the door,
Annoyed
you
big
just hear,
sister energy.
red. A flash.
A flash of red, and you're like, ah.
it sounds like the guy
I'm seeing
who's-
flashes of red right now.
It sounds like the guy from Monty Python who says, "Bring out your dead," except it's just a flash of red.
Red.
A flash of red.
So is this house
Well,
like
is it-
pretty unlike what I'm used to?
Yeah. So it's your homes are fine where you come from. There are a lot more natural elements to them, so this seems very foreign to you. Everything is polished. There are like iron and steel. There's metals in the house. There's everything's shiny, and you're not necessarily used to that.
I'm not necessarily uncomfortable, but I'm very like confused of like interesting. slightly curious, but I'm more interested in figuring out where Phyllis went. But also trying not to get distracted by everything. But I am on a mission, so I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna come back to that. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna come back to that. Where's Phyllis?
So it's a pretty small house. You're able to locate her pretty quickly.
Yeah,
You're
you
inside.
say my name, and I'm like, I'm upstairs.
I don't say anything. I just kind of like walk in and I go, this isn't interesting. Don't see her here. Stairs. There she is.
Cool.
Walk in and go, hey.
So, Boots, you see red, and then you see red and fog.
I like
Yes.
your cat.
Red and fog.
He's very cute.
Squanchy, what are you doing? Because we still haven't really gotten to you.
Well, he just sees. I see her say, "Take care of it." There's two of me, and all he sees is fog.
Pretty much,
And all
yeah.
I see is fog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
said
see you
work it
cast
out.
the second
Just
one.
to be clear, I said work it out.
well, then I just like. Well, the second one reappeared next to me, so like I just go inside and I leave the silent image outside. So
That
I don't
works.
deal with it. I just walk inside and leave the silent image outside. So if he finds it, go to town, buddy.
Cool. Boots.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna continue going, and I mean, if I see the illusion, I will try to attack it.
You see the illusion.
I attack it.
You really go to town, man. You hack it right to bits.
Once my Ikawa goes through it, I know it's not the real one, so I go in search of the real one. I go inside. I'm kind of configured, like in my limited knowledge, that this is the only way to tell if it's real is to attack in my rage.
So I want you to roll a wisdom save with advantage because you're surrounded now by your friends.
Hey, kitty. Yeah. No. Fine.
Okay, 16.
Okay. You
Hallelujah.
you snap out of your rage and you're like, "Oh, these are real. These people are real. I'm
He doesn't try to
okay
attack-
here."
Like,
So you guys are in the house for the night, and you are successfully able to hide from the townsfolk who are mad because you blew up a cantaloupe cart. This is where we will go ahead and long rest, get your spells back, and this is actually where we're going to stop for this week. So, thank you guys a ton for watching, for listening, for playing.
Hell yeah.
We love you guys who are watching. We love you because you watching means that we get to keep doing what we love doing, and that means a lot to us. Check on YouTube tomorrow. This video should drop tomorrow morning around 10ish. And the video for last week is up. The video for the hunt is also up. Those will be going up on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday for this group and Tuesday for the hunt. There will be no hunt this weekend because I will be out of town. Lyrra will be next Monday, we'll plan on. Same time, same place. Hopefully you guys can all meet us here. Again, we had a ton of fun. I'm going to go ahead and put socials on screen. Boop. That's not them. That's them. There we go. Yeah, so you guys are more than welcome to follow us at all of those things. Give us a follow on Twitch here. Subscribe on YouTube. Watch the videos. Do the things. Still waiting to hear back from Patreon. We'll get you on that. And we are still in the process of doing the pins, so we'll get you back on that as well. Keep an eye on socials. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Later.